ya kwani mashakil bijere salambi wansulu kanina kuluhibu badu ya jama mashakil bijere salambi wansulu salam alaikum alaikum salam salam alaikum alaikum salam salam dema binadi bet ya kwani na kan belet ma fi fogo salam dema binadi belet ya kwani na kan shokol tatu ma fi fogo salam dema binadi shokol ya kwani
Masakum khair. Let me I just want to go and play one more song, then I will come back. Just bear with me a minute.
Junubi nasimata kungisa taide Gisa de muhimle anawita Ugisa de sukari windu mana kebir O kebir vya yata nina Abuta isa kala skerita dola Meato talata alifishar Mabibi ufamwele shwalta degik Akil fi beta tubita mushkila Lakin mafi mushkila Mata kore rabuna gainu Ita fi zuruk wele ita pitap Mata kore rabuna gainu Damanana sukera na geni dugu wana zadukan kumsare Ayakan sabu, ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki And everything you do, kudu fi balatake rabuna gainu In everything you do, kudu fi balatake rabuna gainu Damanana sukera na geni dugu wana zadukan kumsare Ayakan sabu, ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki Zamanana sukera na geni dugu wana zadukan kumsari Ayakan sabu, ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki Utanin bigulita mababi nujua Utanin bigulita mabibi warabia Utanin bigulita mabiliko shokol Lakin mafi mushkila mata kore rabuna gainu Itakanta boda wala tamatam Itakana tala wala kan gafiri Sakal sedi rabuna gainu Itakan sukar wala itakan kebir Sakal sedi rabuna gainu Ita businessman wala ta askeri Sakal sedi rabuna gainu And big up to the Asolas, yeah My homie Chris Levy In a jamming base meaning nothing to something In everything you do, kudu fi balatake rabuna gainu In everything you do, kudu fi balatake rabuna gainu Zamanana sukera na geni dugu wana zadukan kumsari Ayakan sabu, ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki Zamanana sukera na geni dugu wana zadukan kumsari Ayakan sabu, ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki Junubi nasimata kungisa taide Gisa de muhimle anawita Ugisa de sukari windu mana kebir O kebir vya yata nina Abuta isa kala skerita dola Meato talata alifishar Mabibi ufamwele shwalta degik akil fi beta tubika mushkila, lakin ma fi mushkila mata kore rabuna gainu, itafi zurup wele itapitap mata kore rabuna gainu. Damanana sukera na jeni dugu wana zadukan kumsare, ayakan sabu ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki. In everything you do kudu fi balatake rabuna gainu. In everything you do, could you balatake rabuna gainu.
Can't go girl, sing this.
Welcome back. Maakon Queen Gune, Rose Gune, Rose Wala, whatever you wanted to call. Those are all my name. برحب بكم مرة أخرى في platform my own page of Nyarango or landing zone Facebook platform or YouTube. إن شاء الله انتوا كويسين عامرين لامين وتامين. اشتقت لكم كتير، شوقنا بحر. Don't take my laugh like something, but I always just like that. مرة اللي فاتت غبت منكم for some reasons, busy running around لكن الليلة I'm also gonna go soon, but I just want to take 2 hours or 2 hours and a half to spend time with you guys. Then I will continue with my business running around. شكرا كتير لحضورك، شكرا كتير. انت كان هنا لك العمل share. Guys, we need to work together. Don't be that greedy, not greedy, but reluctant is the word that I was looking for. كان ما وقفنا مع بعض نشتغل مع بعض، شغل ما بيمشي قدام. So أنا بديك وتديني، تشيل مني وأنا أشيل منك. So then شغل هيمشي قدام بصورة كويسة وبصورة أوسع، ما نخلي الموضوع في دائرة صغير بس وما يوصل في اتجاه المفروض يوصل فوقه. So بشكرك مقدما فضلا ما عمرا زي ما بيقولوا. ما أنا ما عمرك لازم أنت هنا تشير، لكن فضلا بس يعني من ذوقك كده خليك حلو معانا شوية. Share it around. So today, as the topic is very clear, guys, so I'm going to talk about the invasion that happened in Kajo-Keji, Central Equatorial State in South Sudan. Most of you have been maybe familiar with the news that is going on. We all South Sudanese, I usual Indo information video. Not only us in media, but sometimes احنا بتاع media ده لما بنجي بندقق الموضوع بصورة أوسع، بندقق الموضوع برضو بصورة أكبر، وبرضو بنخلي الموضوع إنه يوصل بالصورة الصح للناس اللي سمعوا لكن ما عارفين الجينيسيس بتاعت الموضوع. That's why sometimes we have to take time and come and talk with our people out here in media. إن شاء الله انتوا كده كويسين، كله زول بصحة وعافية. نتمنى لكم جو كويس. من platform بتاعت landing zone, and today I choose the both like landing zones, YouTube and Facebook. في ناس عندهم أخبار كعب، في ناس عندهم ناس عيانين في سرير، وفي ناس فقدوا ناس محلهم ما معروف. بنصلي من أجل ده كله، وبنصلي برضو من أجل القلوب المكسور. only ربنا يقعد يشفي القلوب المكسور. and إحنا we just have to, as a human being, we have to comfort each other, we have to talk to each other to make things easier for each other. Otherwise, the only person that healing the broken hearts is ربنا. طبعا إحنا عارفين كده. الناس اللي فقدوا ناس بتاعهم نقول لكم condolences من these platforms، والناس اللي عندهم ناس راحوا محلهم ما معروف طلعوا ما رجعوا بيوتهم، إن شاء الله العودة السليم للأسرة. we'll keep on praying. أي زول طلع ومحله موجود ما معروف، ربنا يكون ما في محل اللي هو فوقه احنا ما عارفين. but God knows. also الناس المرضانين ربنا يشفيكم. الناس اللي في سرير المرضى ربنا يشفيكم واحد واحد، يقويكم، يمد يده من بعيد، يلمس كل زول عنده وجع هنا وهناك عشان يقوم فوق من المرض. landing zone today here is انت كان قدرت تجي عشان كان قدرت تجي هنا عشان تجي تشاير معي بكون احسن. كان كمان ما قدرت تجي فوق تشير is communicate with me through a chat or let me just put my comment section on so I can see everybody. كان زول عمل comment. So برضو you can communicate with me through comment sections. If you have anything to add, if you have anything that you think maybe I have done something wrong or I have said something wrong, you can still inbox me privately, or if it's not, definitely I'm not going to accept insult. Just a clarification, you can still put it on the comment section. So I will accept that. If I digest your message is true, then I will accept. لأنه نحن لبعض ومن بعض وهنكونوا لبعض ومحتاجين بعض. زي ما في زول بيش في الدنيا برا، وما في زول بقول كلامه بس يا هو 110% صح. ما في زول بقول مثلا كلامه 110% صح. كلنا بنخطأ as a human being. وبعد مرات في حاجات احنا بنقوله عفوا ما قصدا. يمكن يجرح زول هنا وهناك لكن ما قصدا لأي individual. Whatever I'm going to say in this platform is directed to the system that we have in Junub Sudan. Have nothing to do with any community, have nothing to do with any individual's life. And احنا كلنا جنوبين في جنوب Sudan, we're all suffering, we're all going through hard time. So me coming here, I'm opposing the system. But if you want to put yourself in that basket with the system, then I have no option to crush you together. That's just there. And I'm not going to apologize on that as well. Because in the right? I'm not going to apologize because my coming here is against the system. If you decided to barricade or stand between me and the system, then I will just give it to you accordingly. I got nothing much to because I cannot protect you, you know. Just because of only maybe one or two of you wanted to play game of being a custodian, there is thousands of people suffering, thousands of people are displaced, thousands of people are being killed in daily basis. We're losing many people, okay? So you're not going to be better than them, okay? If you decided to do that, then I will be happy to go with you up and down. Otherwise, shukran katir. شكرا كتير من أجل المتابعة. شكرا كتير. انت كان هنا زي ما أنا قلت, if you just came in, please share the live video. Share it because في ناس friend حقك, they're not my followers. Through you, they will see it. My account is public. Through you, they will see the video and then they will learn something new. They will start to join the platforms because we regularly hear like every weekend. But sometimes due to busy schedule, we might come after 2 weeks. Like if we just let 1 week pass, then the second week, definitely like last week, I wasn't here, but week before I was here. So, and that will just let you know that every weekend we always here with new information, with the new updates just to give feedback to our people. ده حاجة البسيطة اللي نقدر نقوله هنا. So the topic is about Kajo-Keji. as I said earlier, couple of weeks back, each and every you that knows about what is going in South Sudan, we have Uganda encroach into our territory of Kajo-Keji. Sorry, I bit my tongue. So encroach into our territory of Kajo-Keji, displaced thousands of people. And as we speak, yesterday, also they came back again and they start shooting on civilians. And let me bring that. I have it from Tamazuch Radio. I just want to pin it down here as an evidence. Let me hold on while I'm doing this. Let me play one music.
Idasir sana wajuba lisanyalama shawari del nyongoro aine bia musulbe kakarba umwa elisa wangulube tiri la hola contract wodile nastabara uroste kulu kese mufijeba corruption biga safi kulu sekta sala kenisa tala business center aino abuna biga bidor be bouncer leader up eyes but they can't see for the future on this country. Aya biga safi bele mazeta bediride iya biga dala sikama bele mazeta bediride aya biga safi bele mazeta bediride iya biga dala sikama bele mazeta bediride biwaja shedi umata inafi beto bi asadu ya wele itafana kebir kutama bagdad abinu be mara dugu telefone jana bansu min school headmaster gali fisto lisa madafawo ya beledia itabiga nuketir mami bumfok fata inataki ya tabani baba dictorion itabiga nuketir baba bumfok fata inataki ya tabani corruption biga safi kulu sekta sala kenisa tala business center abuna biga bidor be bouncer leaders have eyes but they can't see for the future in this country. Aya biga safi bele mazeta bediride iya biga tala sikama bele mazeta bediride aya biga safi.
Okay, let me just start from here. I just played the song so I can bring that link up. As you can see, the link up here is from Tamazuc. If you go through that link, it will shed all the light for you. What I'm going to talk about today is all about what is taking place in Kajo-Keji. The problem, the encroachment happened, I believe it was last Monday, not Monday al-Fadr, but Monday before. So Ugandan encroached into Kajo-Keji or border of South Sudan, attacked. There is forces there from South Sudan forces, which is South Sudan People Defense Force, killed at least five people dead. I don't want to bring Suar Betanas Maitin here because Facebook, Yomendel have a lot about anything that you put across for social media. Sometimes they block your account or they will remove the video or whatever it is. So I don't want that to happen. Many of us have seen those dead people al-Hassal fi Kajo-Keji. Kamsa Asakir bita Junuba Sudan mat. Then when Lul Roy came out to make his statement as those South Sudan People Defense Force crossed the border into Ugandan land, and they went there to steal corns. So imagine انت ما قدرت تحمي جيش بتاعك، ما قدر يعني embarrassment, very very big embarrassment for زول في موقف بتاعت لول رواي to come and say my own forces, I'm talking about him, he's like his own forces crossed the border to go and steal corn. Sharif, معقول جيش الجنوبي، جيش جنوب سوداني جعان لدرجة إنه يمشي يسرق شريف من يوغندا؟ أنت ما قاعد تأكل جيشك؟ ما قاعد تدين مواهي اللي بخليهم شنو يمشي كروس بوردر في الناحية الثانية عشان يمشي يسرقوا شريف. That's the level of the embarrassment that we have in جنوب Sudan, and they call themselves leaders. Very embarrassment. ده تقرير بتاع لول رواي بأنه he's kind of wanted to accuse those forces القتلهم بيوغندا. He wanted to accuse them بأنه هم حرامية. They deserve to be killed. They deserve to die. Right? Until now, هم ما قالوا حاجة ذاته تاني about these forces. When Mahuzi came out, talked about this, he totally have different say from Lul Roy. Lul Roy, his statement, he accepted that his forces, but they are thief. But for Mahuzi, which is General Muhoozi, son of Johan Museveni, he said they're mujrimin, they're rebel causing problem. They cross into their borders. They call them rebel. Jesh bita Salva Kiir rezato al-lul ruwai masul minu, Muhoozi call it what? Rebel, criminal rebel. Imagine the two statements are totally something different. It's not even allying with each other. Those are the so-called two leaders from Uganda, from South Sudan. Now, that's not my concern. Let them trash each other, let them kill each other, let them do whatever they wanted to do. They know what they're doing. That's not my concern. My concern is the citizen. Why is this all the time happening? Kajo-Keji issue is not the first time to happen. It happened about 4 times. It happened about Ugandan forces crossed the border first time, I think it's 2016, then again in 2020, then again last year, I think between August or September. That was last year. Then again now. Because last year when they came in, they arrested people. When they arrested people, they took them to Uganda to be investigated in Uganda if they wanted to put them in jail. And those people, they're in their farm, okay? Farm within our territory of South Sudan. I don't know why they have been arrested. It's just, we know how these people are playing up. They arrested those 6 people. And as we speak, Mama Ruf Nasdel for come, I don't have clue about it. And they went all the way to Mogui. They start beating people in Mogui. That was last year. They start beating people, civilians. They start beating civilians and terrorizing people, terrorizing the communities all around the Mogui area. And that case settled in. According to the information that I heard from SEPO chairperson, which is what's his name? Idman Yakani. Idman Yakani said that the government of South Sudan and government of Uganda, they reached into agreement like that did not settle. Ugandan is still keep coming in. Ugandan is still keep coming in, is still keep terrorizing people. And this last time happened Monday before last Monday, they were able to displace about 1,600 people. Not 1,600, 16,000 people have been displaced. 16,000. That one was confirmed with the commissioner of commissioner بتاعت كيجي نفسه. If you go for iRadio, you will find that in iRadio. Have been confirmed with the commissioner. The 16,000 people have been displaced. Let me find this out. I will bring that up in a minute. Okay, it's here. It says Kaji border clashes leave 16,000 displaced, desperate for aid. That in Tamazuch. Okay, this one have been released by Tamazuch on the 6 August 2025. More than 16 people have been displaced following recent clashes between the Ugandan People Defense Force, which is UPDF, and South Sudan People Defense Force as SSPDF. In Buri Boma, Kajo-Keji County, creating an urgent need for food and shelters. The fighting, which erupted July 28, that was the first day they came in that area. 28 July in Nyangamuda village. Is stemmed from the border dispute between Uganda and South Sudan, between Uganda and South Sudan. The UPDF was accused of attacking and attacking and South Sudan People Defense Force outpost, resulting in casualties and mass displacement. Moses, Secretary of the Relief and Rehabilitation Commissioner between the bracket RRC in Kajo-Keji County, told Radio Tomazic that over 2,000 households totaling 16,034 people have been registered across 6 locations. We have registered the IDPs from various locations. Sanyu Motua Konjok, Kinu Mure Koga Kore and Lola and Logo IDP camp Penjakoji. If I don't pronounce those names right, guys, it's Asma Jamia. I am a little bit down on this. Said, in interim of humanitarian support, there has been no response yet. It's only local contribution from the community. We hope to deliver food items soon, but we face logistic challenges. Displaced civilians described their condition. Betty Kiden, a victim of the clashes, said many are sheltered under the trees, which no food or medical supplies. We have been displaced from the Nyamungwa Muda. The Lubara youth attacked. The Lugumbara youth attacked anyone who returns their beat or killed people. Kiden said, children are missing and people can't prepare for exam. We need food, shelter, and medicine. So also there is a voice here. Yeah. So I hope you guys have heard that. Also here, there is someone with name Ernesto, exclusive chief of Boribuma, said Ugandan youth continue to threaten displaced people attempting to retrieve food from their farms. People are starving. A woman was chased away by Aringa youth yesterday. She was only secured by others. Uh, Tumia said, "We urge both government to intervene so our people can return home safely." That was Ernesto. Okay, this is statement from Ernesto. Also, he's one of the chief of Burebuma. Also, Keji County Commissioner Wani Jackson Mule warned that ongoing tension preventing access to farmland. Youth of both sides roaming the area, making it risky for IDPs to reach their crop, he said. With heavy rain and no shelter, children and pregnant women are especially vulnerable. We need immediate aid. So ده نفس الحاجة اللي انتوا بتشوفوه في اللينك اللي انا حطيته فوق هنا. If you're gonna go or you wanna share it to your page also or read it or whatever it is, this is where I was reading from. So عشان يوغندا يخش في حدود بتاعنا نحن عارفين الشريط اللي بيربط between يوغندا and جنوب السودان بدا من اريا كله في اتجاه بتاع كيجي هنا لحد يعني نقول من اتجاه بتاع يي بغادي رابط كروس في انا بجيب لكم خريطه بعد شويه بيربط شريط بين يوغندا لحد بيوصل آه، في انكل بتاعت بين ثلاثه دول which is يوغندا كينيا and South Sudan. الشريط ده كله حته ده it was very rich area especially في border بتاع جنوب السودان inside within our territory. انت بتلقى حته ده فوقه minerals كتير. أنا هنا أول حاجة عندنا التيمبا. أنا بعد شوية بجيب لكم صورة بتاع التيمبا هنا بتاع كيجي كيجي. وأنت بتلقى فيه تيك، أنت بتلقى فيه مهوغني ده في وستن إيكواتوريا كتير بتاعه. وفي الحجارة الكريمة ده برضه فيه. أنت برضه بتلقى نايدا diamonds, gold، حاجات دي كله في محلها. Uganda now fighting these people here because they want to occupy those areas. أنا بجيب لكم صور بتاع حاجات دي كله هنا تشوفوها evidence. They want to occupy those areas to belong to them in order for them to put full control access في محلات الداخل جنوب السودان. أنا بوريك خريطة بتاع برضه بتاع يوغندا الطلع الجديد ده بنيو نيم بتاع كيجي كيجي. They update that map and they give that name بتاع كيجي كيجي is totally different name according to Ugandan side. I will bring that up soon. الفايت الماشي ده كله ده فايت بتاع resources. حكومة بكون في براءة لأنه حكومة ساكت. حكومة بتاع جنوب السودان is part and partial of this business. لأنه فعلا أنت كان عندك ولاء لبلدك ولا للشعب بتاعك، وأنت عارف نفسك أنت مسؤول الأول والأخير من أجل الشعب والوطن. You should have said something, right? أنت كأب البيت الليلة كان في زول دخل في بيتك بدوك عيالك بدوك مرتك بدوك ناس أمك، أنت عندك حق تتكلم، أنت عندك حق تفايت باك because ده شغل ده حق بتاعت الراجل يموت من أجل عرضه وماله وعرضه. If you're not doing that, then it's a questionable. Why you're not doing that as a man or as a father? بمعنى أنت عندك فوق يد. ده حاجة اللي أنا شايفه حاسة الحكومة بتاع جنوب السودان. All this is happening. Imagine 16,000 people have been displaced in Kajo-Keji. حكومة بتاع جنوب السودان ولا regime بتاع Salva Kiir is still calling Ugandan as their sister forces. They managed to sit down, talk about it. حتى the commander in chief بتاعت مش commander in chief مهوزي جا من يوغندا لحد في جوبا to come and go and visit his forces in one of the sites في جوبا. like ده بلده بيجي بحرية بدون فضيحة، بيمشي بخش لحد في أرض بتاع زول تاني، يمشي يفيزيت جيش حقه لحد في داخل الأرض بتاع زول تاني. يعني هنا بكده ما عندنا دولة يا جماعة. الدولة ده شكله اتسرق. لأنه الدولة لما يكون دولة مستغل المفروض زول تاني ما بيجي بخش يعمل فوضى. زول تاني ما بيجي بخش ببوت بتاعه بالجيش بتاعه بكاكي بتاعه بسلاح حقه في ظهره يمشي visit forces حقه في another location within another territory يا شعب الجنوبي. سكوت بتاعكم ده is not going to solve our issues. سكوت بتاع الشعب الجنوبي is not going. البلد ده هيشيلوه مننا، وكان ما شالوا UN هيشيل البلد ده مننا. كان ناس دارين ولا ما دار، لأنه كان بيجي في اتجاه UN nobody will say anything. Nobody will say anything. Nobody can fight even. وانتوا عارفين كده كويس. Let me I'm not gonna read this. لكن that was being released by أنا بجيب ده فوق بعدين. ده جواب ده have been released by Central Equatoria State. By Central Equatoria State, okay? They say that, not claim, but it's true. They say that in this letter, there are 3 different letters. You can see this one, and this one is the second one, and this one is the third one. ده كله أسماء بتاع villages. 200 villages occupied by who? Occupied by Uganda. 200 village, okay? 200 village have been occupied by Uganda. لما تسأل نفسك occupation ده ليه ظهر حسي ما ظهر زماننا هنا before independent؟ زماننا كنا في السودان الأم. الكلام ده كان ما حصل ليه؟ لأن يوغندا كان ما هيقدر مع السودان. وحتى نحن معنا نحن الجنوبين كان فعلا نحن كان عندنا يعني السفرنتي بتاعنا السفرن بتاعنا بتاع جنوب السودان كان في محله، وعندنا الدولة فوق قيادة وفوق سيادة بتاعه. مسافة ده ما هيقدر يشيل ده فيليجز اللي هو شالوا الليلة 200 فيليج. لكن للأسف عشان نحن ما عندنا حكومة في الدولة، ما في عندنا دولة لكن ناقصين فوق شنو؟ حكومة ما في الدولة. ده يا دولة بيقبل، يا دولة بيقبل جيران دولة تاني يجي يخش ويشيل منه 200 فيليج. ده فياتو قانون، فياتو دستور. كان فعلا سلفاكير ما عنده يدين، كان فعلا سلفاكير ما عنده اتفاقية مع مسيفني. ده بوريك عديل سلفاكير عنده اتفاقية كاملة الدسم مع حكومة بتاع يوغندا. لأنه ما ممكن 200 فيليج يشيلوا و16,000 مواطن will be displaced out of their homes. وهسه قبل الريكوردينج اللي انتوا سمعتوه من تمازج بيقول لك شنو؟ حتى المواطنين اللي عملوا لهم displaced they trying to get back home to get something to eat or to get medication. لأنه لما الناس يبدو يجروا من حرب you will never remember what to take. بعد مرات انت بتشيل روحك بس وبتمشي. مرة اللي قبل كلام ده قال هو جرى بطريقته، عياله ذاته جرى بطريقتهم، وفي عيال missing up to now according to the statement she said. Now some of them they try to escape from محل اللي هم جروا فوقه to come home, maybe get something for the children to eat, maybe to get their medication, maybe to get whatever that they need. ولا طبعا دنيا مطر blanket or whatever it is, they have been threatened not to come back. They have been like في واحدة امبارح برضو قال أول امبارح مشى عشان داري يجيب حاجة only have been protected by some other people, otherwise they wanted to beat this woman dead. ليه مثلا حاجة زي ده بيحصل وحكومة كان في حكومة دي حكومة ساكت ليه؟ بمعنى في اتفاقية. وانا مشكلتي حسنا انا دايما نشوف ذات الناس بتكيجي برا من استراليا، برا مش من استراليا، برا من جنوب السودان. ومن في وين؟ everybody is quiet like nothing is happening. ده family member بتاعكم، ده أهل بتاعكم. If you're not saying anything, if you're not doing anything, then we're going to lose all these people, to be honest. لأنه لما نقول لك يوغندا جاي هناك open firing في راس ناس، we don't know حتى الآن firing اللي هم فتحوا أسلحة اللي هم فتحوا في راس ناس ده، الذخائر الفات في راس ناس ده، ناس منو حي ناس منو أوغو إحنا ما عارفين. How many people lost life? Up to now nobody knows. But everybody is really quiet, like nothing is taking place. وده أخطاء أنا قاعد نقول بعد مرات إن إحنا ذاتنا أصحاب الحق إننا قاعدين نغلطوا ده هنا. لأنه لما الناس يجي يقدرون يكلموا في حاجة المفروض يكلموا فوقه بروح واحد وناس يجيفوا في محل واحد، أنت بتشوف ناس سيادة الحق بعد مرات ذاته are nowhere to be found. Because they're the only people who are familiar with the area. Some information need to be found from them. Example أنا ده كان حاجة حصل مثلا في Greater Munri. I have direct communication sometimes. I have some information, and if somebody asks me, I can feed them. لكن كان أنا ما من هناك I cannot feed anyone because we don't have really clear information coming from the ground or coming from people from within, people who are facing that tragic. Huh? Sometimes we really need to figure out حاجات اللي احنا قاعدين نعمل ده if it's helpful or not. Because kind of we giving up, kind of we already خلاص سلمنا روحنا, we cannot do anything. وده كلام ده غلط. حتى كان إنه وقانا تحت let us stand up together, hold each other's hand and stand up together. We are belong to each other. ما في زول يقول قال خلاص حاجة ده حصل أنا ما بقدر نعمله و I cannot do this, I cannot do that. لأنه كان زول واحد برا زول ما بيقدر يعمل حاجة، لكن كان إنه يجيبنا مع بعض we can do better, we can bring change that we're looking for. وده حاجة اللي خلاني أنا فعلا أنا زعلان شديد. You know. So I will bring one of the, I don't know if this is the right one. طبعا ده خريطة جديد خريطة جديد بتاعت Uganda. Okay, this is the area that they're talking about. area ده كان قاعد تشوف اسمه هسه هنا سمى قال شنو فتنة مومباي village. فتنة مومباي village. So if you see خريطة that was updated. I tried to figure out this خريطة from 2023, 2022, 2021 خريطة ده ما في. This is the current خريطة. Was being updated by the Ugandese. So if isim ta Kajo-Keji is the one لأنه في statement بتاعهم هناك قال شنو؟ Let me see. I have it on my WhatsApp somewhere. Oh, hold on a minute. I couldn't bring it on the screen. Let me try to read it from my phone. Okay, في screen here قال UPDF reclaim Fitna Mumbai village. Yeah, claim has claim has returned to Mumbai district, to Yombe district, following decisive operation by Uganda People Defense Force, which has successfully reclaimed the dispute Fitna Mumbai village from South Sudan People Defense Forces. شوف إذا كان هنا في statement ده قاعد يقول they claim the district back, the Fitna Mumbai have been claimed back to district of Yombe district following the operation by Ugandan People Defense Force, which successfully reclaimed the dispute. We don't have dispute land between South Sudan and Uganda. That was really totally wrong claim or wrong word. We don't have dispute between the two countries. So it says the disputed Fitna Mumbai village from South Sudan People Defense Force. That statement Dabara will tell you how Museveni is liar and how Mama Museveni where did this monada what's his name? Maris Mother Menasi. Well, at Museveni this munu Karnimogaba or whatever he called himself. Anyways, his statement say Del Mujrimin, rebel Mujrimin, yakan dakal fi Uganda. In his first statement, he said it's a criminal rebel that entered Uganda, led Ugandan forces or UPDF to fight the criminal rebel that entered Uganda. Now in this statement here, it says which successfully reclaimed the disputed Fitna Mumbai village from South Sudan People Defense Force. And that was the same statement made by who? By Lul Roy, but Lul Roy accusing his South Sudan People Defense Force as a thief, as a criminal that went to Uganda to steal corn and eat or sell or whatever it is. The beginning, the two men or the two criminal, which is Lul Roy and Mahuzi. Yes, the name is Mahuzi. The two criminals, their statements are not aligning, not coming together, not even making sense. You can see how they're trying to put lies here and there to build up a case and cover up the invasion that they're going through, cover up the attack that they attacking civilians and displaced people of Junub Sudan. انت شفت في الخريطه ده focus in this ankle محل اللي انا قاعد نعمل بسهم ده focus. انا كان المفروض نعمل بقلم قبل نعمل فوقه كالا كده عشان ناس كان انا جبت the next map maybe عشان تشوف different. This area here في اتجاه بتاع يوغندا منتهت، لانه ده خريطه بتاع يوغندا. خريطه اللي انا جبته ده خريطه بتاع يوغندا. انا بجيب لك خريطه بتاع البربط طرفين. ده هنا ده يوم بل هم قاعدين يكلموا كلامه. قال طبعا هم قالوا فتنة مومباي village is belong to this district يومبي. اوكي اسم فتنة مومباي village ده اسم جديد لكجيكجي. اوكي فتنة مومباي village is a new name لكجيكجي. is belong to this district of Yombe. Then when you come here, I will bring it down a bit. You can see Kajo-Keji all the way up here. في محل بتاع سحمنا. Kajo-Keji is all the way up here. That was within South Sudan. And you can see this is the border. big seam. اليلو خط اليلو أسود أصفر وأسود ده البيفصل between Uganda هنا and this is here South Sudan. البيخلي شنو؟ Okay, I made it a little bit wider. هنا البخلي كجي هنا شنو to be one of Tabel Yombe district here. Can you look at the difference here? Keji is up there and this is Yombe district. البخلي ده بكون تابع لده شنو وده يهودا الفاصل or شريط البيفصل between Junub Sudan and Uganda itself. Huh? البخلي شنو البخلي المنطقه بتاع كيجي فوق هناك تابع للسنترال ايكوتوريال لانه هنا ده انت لما let me just bring it a little bit wider. شفت هنا ده مويو. اوكي معك طبعا انت قاعد تشوفه من هناك ده مويو. انت لما تمشي فوق هنا ده بعد الشريط ده الاصفر واسود ده هنا انت بقيت في سنترال ايكوتوريا which is you can see منطقه بتاع بوري هنا ده بقى تابع لشنو لسنترال ايكوتوريا ستيت. لما تجي فوق هنا شويه بلاقيك باقي اسماء بتاع المناطق الثانيه دي حتى منطقه بتاعت كيجي هنا فوق هنا. طب اذا كان هم ضموا كيجي بقى تابع ليومبي ديستريكت بمعنى محل بتاع تابع لسنترال ايكوتوريا هنا ده كله محل ده اتشال وفعلا بيثبت ال 200 villages al Central Equatoria State طلع فوقه بريس ريليز ليتر بتاعهم وذكر فوقه اسماء بتاعت 200 فيليج الشالو واسماء بتاع فيليج ده have been changed to Ugandan name replaced by another Ugandan name. ده بيثبت كلامنا لانه انا فتشت خريطه بتاعت يوغندا ده. This map is a new map. ما في شفت انا مشيت في جوجل من 3 يوم انا قاعد نفتشه 3 good days ما قدرت نلقاه في أي محل. It's not even في جوجل لكن بشكل تاني براو بأسماء تانية. But this one particularly أنا ما قدرت نلقاه. So بمعنى حكومة بتاع Uganda is playing game of occupying people's land. شفت كيف؟ They are playing this game to occupy this land. إذا كان land دارين يعملوا فوق occupation to be given in future لنا Salva Kiir because they are looking for borders to live in borders, or it's gonna be part of Uganda now. ما لازم في حاجة، لازم في سؤال يتسأل، لازم في كلام دارين نعرفه. كلام ده في وين وبدأ من وين وماشي ينتهي وين. This is not just out of blue. Okay? ما out of blue. So زي ما أنا قلت ما عندنا حكومة وما عندنا قادة، ما عندنا leaders. Today برلماننا من شغال، برلمان بدأ يشتغل قبل أسبوعين ورا ولا 3 أسبوع ورا. straight away ما مشاكل بتاع جنوب، مشاكل بتاع بودا. ما شفنا زول في برلمان رفع راسه ويتكلم or condemn whatever happened في جنوب في بودا بتاع كيجي مع يوغندا، في بودا بتاع جنوب السودان مع يوغندا. ما شفنا أي زول ولا من opposition ذاته within the system. ما في جو system هناك في opposition. مش قال ده حكومة بتاعت حكومة موحدة between opposition، ناس opposition، ناس حسين عبد الباقي، ناس منو ناس ايو، ناس منو. ما شفنا زول يتكلم في كلامنا، يعني كلام كده officially like official قاعد يتكلم كلام to condemn this action. ما في. ناس كله سكتوا وقاعدين يتكلموا كلام قروش. قال ما ناس بقى عيانين وما دام هي كم شهر، واول مباراه ده كير عمل انونسمنت طلعوا له من $1000 اي زول $1000 عشان اي زول يكفي الخشمه. ما في زول يعمل ازعاج. وجيش بتاع يوغندا ملا عرض الجنوب، جيش بتاع يوغندا ملا عرض الجنوب. كان مشيتوا في محل اسمه شنو ده، في لوري كله جيش بتاع مسيفني. جيتوا في مطار كله جيش بتاع مسيفني. مشيتوا في مناطق صغار ودين جوبا ذاته اريا صغار ودين جوبا كله شنو عساكر بتاع مسيفني. ما معروف هل هم دارين يشيلوا بلد ده ولا هم بس دارين يجوا يأدبوا ناس يطلعوا دين ناس ويطلعوا يمشوا زي سلام عليك. ما ده حاجة المعروف. كير قالوا Equatoria and Nuer will pay price. Nuer have paid their price and still paying it off by killing them, bombarding them, terrorizing them, whatever it is, and they name them all type of bad names. They call them Nasal what? يا بنت الملك كده قول لي نادوكم شنو؟ ناس hostile community. ناس Equatoria لسه ما نادوم hostile، لكن by the look at it they don't want to announce it, but they just know in their heart that Equatorian as well as their hostile communities they need to be taught a good lesson. ده حاجة الماشي، لأن أكتر من ده ما في أي تفسير. أكتر من ده ما في أي تفسير. شفت كيف؟ أنا عندي let me play let me play this one. I will come back in a minute.
Nangonga nangikulo ko ekatalina Amuna den namuru nangikulo kulo puro kitinana Angunare nadaran yang konye maluliri dutananu ya kulota ai Nangonga banyu konga na berona ai Namaro banyu konga na berona ya kulota ai Mudunyang banyu konga na berona ya kulota ai Kikodo wakuni kemai koko maneti kempuna tigor Biong an kaglelek ngona magortu Akoda de karabari kukuti do atu okaki ngoje kendeli Do si chikotuan ai kemni ngobaduru Amanga kangno urkulu Kinyo jeninga kuluka Kadichinga nganya hai tur kene kapeta Nangonga nangikulo go de katanina Amunda de namuru nangikulo uro kitinana Amunda de nadaran yang konye maluliri dutananu ya kuota ai Nangonga banyu bonga na berona ai Namaro banyu bonga na berona ya kuota ai Udunyang banyu bonga na berona ya kuota ai Wate momoka Lalia lelenga Hingona taruna munu kotu yare Ija ichi kundo gorong mede di kobilito Kulola mamandu Wigitu sosota ai Ababa Nanda unekuen Ogongi kanyara kaka moroga kakita Ai Nanda mechundene Hikemni hitwa Hichuryu lelenga Kodo hingi digiling Naikemni angoba tururu Nangonga Nangikulo bo ekatanina Amunda dem namuru nangikulo uro kitinana Amunda dem nadaran yang konye maluliri dutananu ya kulota ai Nangonga banyu konga na berona ai
Okay, I'm back again. One more, I will just read it from my own end here. كان مشيت في الصفحة بتاعت روز جونيتا بتلقاها هناك. Okay, that also have been released, I think yesterday. Let me check the date. Yes, it was yesterday around 3:50 p.m. UPDF reportedly attacks 2 villages in Kajo-Keji. That was yesterday. 2 villages in Kajo-Keji. Kajo-Keji County Commissioner Wani Jackson Mule says Ugandan People Defense Force soldiers allegedly entered Mirua and Gorbeleng village in Bori Boma on Friday morning and fired shoots. I don't know what's that called. Muri told Sudanese Post the incident occurred in farming community without army or police present. So this is the most hypocrite people. You cannot just come and attack civilians that are they're just farmers. They are farming community, right? So without police or army in present, leaving only civilians and local leaders, no casualties have been confirmed due to area remoteness. The attack comes just over a week after 5 South Sudanese security personnel were killed in border clashes. Both South Sudan Defense Force and UPDF forces remains stationed along the disputed border as tension continue. So that also have been confirmed by the commission of the area, which is Jackson Emmanuel or Jackson Wani, confirmed that happened on Friday morning. So if the first incident happened on Monday, then 3-4 days later, which is Friday, another attack on civilian. Bemana nas delendom kalam. Teb, during the first incident, when Lul Roy came out, said there is a committee have been formed to go and settle the issue between the two sisterly forces to cease the fire. So if the clash happened between the forces, what does it have to do with civilian now? Civilian have to be targeted, killed, displaced. Yeah? The forces, according to Lulroy, went to steal corn in Uganda. That's Jesh, have nothing to do with what? Have nothing to do with anybody called civilian. It's a force, Jesh, South Sudan People Defense Force, right? Have nothing to do with Martin. If UPDF wanted to attack forces because they went to steal corn from Uganda, then they shouldn't be targeting civilians. They shouldn't be attacking chiefs of the area. They shouldn't be attacking children and women. Because according to the message القبلته سمعته من واحد من الأمهات, she said that they have been targeted, mainly women and children. Those are the one now sitting on the street under the trees. They have no way to go. They have no place to hide themselves in. Mainly are women and children and maybe elderly people. When حكومة بتاع جنوب السودان. Yes, those people, they will never respond because they are coward as well. Those people in Juba, they are the most coward individual that they only know how to eat. They only know how to make nonsense, and they only know how to kill us as civilians. But to face the enemy that comes from outside, they can't do it. They are coward. You know? So now that's right. They trying to annex Kajo-Keji to Uganda. If they wanted to annex Kajo-Keji to Uganda without consultation with the citizen, they shouldn't be targeting people. If they wanted to annex Kajo-Keji to Uganda, they shouldn't be targeting people, killing people, and telling them don't go here and don't go there. And they also stopping people not to come back home. As soon as they see you moving around, they will start to beat you. They will start to harass you, abuse you. They don't have mercy. But then some of Shunuza Hakuma Bita Sudan, they annexed Kajo-Keji to Uganda. What was the reason? ما كان في أي حاجة دستور بتاع جنوب السودان ده المفروض كل حاجة بتاع اللي بيعملوا في أرض بتاع الجنوب ده يكون مذكور في الدستور بتاع جنوب السودان. ده السؤال اللي قبل أنا سألت ليه حاجة ده كان ما حصل زمان إننا كان في حكومة بتاع السودان زمان. Because Museveni cannot afford to do this. I tell you, Museveni cannot afford to do this nonsense that he's doing today. ده زمان كان عندنا في حكومة بتاع السودان. لكن لما نجي لكم يوسلس كير وبولميل دايرين يضحوا بينا. دايرين يضحوا بينا. يعني I'm trying to put this in my mind here to picture it. ناس ديل دايرين يقطعوا جوبا ده بس نقولوا زيرا because they are now on control of Juba. They wanted to cut this Juba all over the place, like all around Juba. ده بيجي حقهم وباقي محلات تانيين في بطرف like tijahta yei behnak tijahta ta keji behnak nas al bordering with the other countries will be cut out. Wallahi ana قاعد نفكر في حاجه ده I cannot even like put it together. There is something deeply going on. حتى كانوا هم دارين يضموا كيجي ده ليوغندا ما براها peacefully. اقنعوا الشعب ده براها خلوهم يقولوا اي خلاص احنا ماشيين انا دارين نبي we wanted to be part of Uganda. Don't kill people, don't displace them. المشكلة وين؟ حتى كان الناس دي بقى ماشية bigger part of Uganda ذهب والريسورسز المينرالز اللي في يوغندا في تحت وطا هناك ده لسه يوغندا هيشيلوا. وانا عارفين المشكلة ده كله ده مشكلة بتاع الريسورسز. There is nothing much. Really there is nothing much. أنا في صورة أنا دار نجيبه Bear with me a minute كمان يا جماعة. طبعا انتوا هتشوفوا ده هنا ده صور بتاع الناس اللي عملوا لهم displacement. الناس دي زي ما انت شفت قبل انا قاعد نقول معظم بتاعهم نسوان وعيال وعجزة. عجزة طبعا بكون من both side كان مرة ولا راجل. That's why the commission is asking support لأنه لحد حسي من طرف بتاع حكومة ما في زول رفع راسه. ما في زول قال مثلا أنا هعمل support للديسبليس people بتاع كيجي. شفت كيف؟ ما في زول قال أنا هرسل مثلا medical aid ولا food aid or whatever you name it. ده كله ما في زول قال حاجة. ناس اللي في السيستم وناس اللي برا السيستم حتى رجال أعمال. لكن امبارح ان احنا شفنا بيت سلفاكير أدود. انت كان مشيت في التمازج انت هتلقاه في التمازج. أدود عمل donation قال لناس بتاعت ruling administration. So if Adut can pass all through these people here in Keji that caused by his own father and go and support people of Rueng, then you Junubin need to figure out exactly what is your position in South Sudan. You guys need to figure out exactly itu gadin fi Junuba Sudan da itu yanas munu. I'm not saying this to Equatoria alone. I'm saying this to everyone that have faced the same treatment. That was the picture I'm after. Surah, I zoom it in. That from iRadio, by the way. If you go in iRadio a couple of days back, it's a Surah, a couple of days back, I think it was 3 weeks back. It says the commissioner of Kajo-Keji County in Central Equatorial State has said 2 officials from the Department of Forestry have been arrested for issuing illegal logging permits in violation of nationwide ban. Tape. Itu شايفين ده logging ده tick في كيجي. عشان commissioner طلع كلام ده برا وعمل complaint and those 2 officials have been arrested. Today Kajo-Keji is facing this trouble. displace them عشان إننا نقدر نجي نعمل more logging، عشان إننا نقدر نجي نطلع more diamond، عشان إننا نقدر نجي نطلع more gold، more from the اسمه شنو ده الحجارة الكريمة. شفت كيف؟ عشان هم يقدر يعملوا حاجة اللي هم دايرين يعملوا، لأنه the same case can happen في Western Equatoria State last year, and I have that evidence as well. Okay, when commissioner, not commissioner, that was I believe one of the chiefs, paramount chief of Western Equatoria State, when he came out and made a video about the logging, in Western Equatoria State, the community have been targeted. The community have been targeted and made like a bigger fee mushkila between the commissioner. It was Fozia, Margaret Fozia by then. Jab mushkila between Margaret Fozia and community bitata Greater Munre, because Fozia is giving is giving access لناس عشان يجي يعمل logging في Greater Munre، وناس community بقى زعلانين. They said they don't want that to happen because أشجار كتير بقى قاعدين يقطعوا، لكن that كان ما تيك. That one was mahogany. شفت كيف؟ mahogany بيقطعوا. حتى فوزية كان جاب كازن برادر حقه هو مسؤول بتاع اللوجينج، هو بيجي بشغله بيقطع الأخشاب، يلا في عربات كبار بيجي بيشيلوا الأخشاب ده بيودوه في يوغندا، بيمشي بيبيعوا في يوغندا. So لحد ما ناس جزء من الناس اللي ما دايرين الكلام ده يحصل، they went further and attack Fauzia's cousin brother have been injured لحد ما شالوه في كامبالا لعلاج. شفت كيف؟ That case was similar to what had happened لحد ما فوزيا ordered جيش. She ordered جيش from Juba to come to Mundri to protect them, to protect her, because she feel like she is now in danger because the community are not happy. Makalam bita logging na. That was the same case bita Kajo-Keji. Lakin bita Greater Mundri was people was able to contain it. It did not go further. Lakin it's still in process. This is whereby today you can see في مشاكل كتير في اتجاه بتاع كاريكا كدبا. For what reason? For this type of stuff, because هم بيقولوا قال أولاد المنطقة ما دارين ناس يجي يقطعوا workshop, so they deploy forces كتير. Even this new commissioner I'll replace Fozia now by the name of John Henry. He also deployed lots of forces. شفت كيف؟ He made lots of deployment and kind of looking for أولاد اللي قاعدين يعملوا مشاكل, disturbing the logging committee ولا شباب الناس اللي بيجي بقطع workshop ده. شفت كيف؟ So حاجة ده حاصل في Greater Mundri وحاصل ياهو في كيجي تشوفته. So حاجة بتكيجي مشاكل بتكيجي ده ما مشاكل بس قال حاجة تاني بسيط بس have to do ما زي ما انا وريت لكم كلام بتاع ده لوكينج بتاع خشب ده انتوا شايفينه هسه في عربيه وده is ready to go. وخلي من ده في حاجات تانية انت كان شفته هتبكي له. يعني تشوف جراد الكبار مليان ذهب مليان دايموند مليان الحجاره الكريمه ده. حجاره مثلا حجاره الكريمه ده طبعا I don't know بقول له هنا ده جانج ستون. جانج ستون ده طبعا غالبا انت بتلقاه like في ختم او سلاسل او حلقان. انت بتلقاه صغير كده تلقاه مثلا هو اصفر او بنفسجي جرين بقطه في خاتم ولا شنو تلقاه very expensive. يعني خاتم بتاعه كان واحد كده خاتم صغير زي ده تلقاه يمكن ب 4000 3000 5000. ده غالبا انت بتشوفوا مثلا غالبا خواجات بيعملوا بو engagement iris ولا present expensive present للنسوان بتاعهم ولا للبنات اللي هم دايرين يزوجوا، حاجه ما رخيص كله. شفت كيف؟ ده الحجاره الكريمه. حاجات ديل تلقوا ملو في جرادل وبنقولوا طبعا حاجه ده. يعني انا بشوف يوغندا ما بورا كلام ده براو، في ناس بورا يوغندا. That's why they're forcing it. People have to die عشان هم يقدروا يطلعوا الريسورسز اللي هم دايرين يطلعوا. شفت كيف؟ وفي يومين دول انتوا شايفين يوغندا عنده علاقه very serious relationship مع منو؟ مع امارات. وانتوا شايفين شنو قاعد يحصل في السودان. واي حاجه امارات قاعد يعملوا امريكا بعرف. اي حاجه امارات قاعد يعملوا is not out of the list of Jamadel. So for me, it's all connected. Okay, it's all connected in one way or another. عشان كده انت بتشوف ما في زول بيتكلم عن ذاته جنوبين كان دايرين يموتوا as long as they get what they want from the ground enough, they don't give a damn about nobody. Okay, so جنوبين, it's your right to stand up. Okay, it's your right to stand up and say ita ما داير حاجه ده ولا ita ما داير كلام ده يحصل ولا حاجه ده is not مثلا shouldn't be happening to you or to your community. If you guys not decided to stand up together and make noise for these people to feel ashamed and start changing their direction, then we just better give up and let the world flow, because they're not gonna give up unless it's a kanamalta hajara mother. You know, you have to make that other. Hey, you have to make that. Lano, nobody will listen to anybody who is quiet until when they start making noise. When they start saying enough is enough. When they start saying that's my right, I don't want that. Okay? For us as Junubin, we always wanted to be quiet when things happen. We see it's best for us just to be quiet and hide ourselves somewhere or disappear from the hey brother Orla, how are you? Or disappear totally from the scene and let the system do whatever they wanted to do. Udama min salih bitana as Junubin, dama min salih bitana as citizen. Dawla da ismu Junub Sudan dama dawla ta Salva Kiir ma adud. That countries belong to all of us. As much as they have right in that country, you have the same right, equal right. You have equal right to them. So أنا ما زي ما أنا قلت قبل حكومة بتاع سلفا كير is only pressing or standing with one side. That is not gonna give us what we want إلا نحن نشاكل له. ما في freedom بيجيبوا لك في صحن. ما في freedom بيجيبوا لك في صحن. You fight for it and you have to get it. كان انت داير ولا انت ما داير, because that's the only way forward. So أنا داير نشوف one more that one في التمازج as well. I just want to read about this donation and then I will end up with the donation بتاع سلفا كير. لحظة بس يا جماعة. My network is playing really bad. Let me play one song. I will be back.
Alelengai, kolobata tolelengai. Namoro, diri banyu konge na berona. Angoseri, nangutu dungani bewuri yu. Igolon tebi, nangutu dungole kowale. Narenye, baba konanto, moji kwenye pujotalika. Nangonga, nangikulogo ekatalina. Namuru nangikulo uro kitinana. Kan sugadaru banyu gonge na berona. Lira longira banyu gonge na berona. Limi laiker banyu gonge na berona. Chalimo kiri banyu gonge na berona. Ori di wolo banyu gonge na berona.
Okay, okay. This press release, أنا قلت قبل زي ما ذكرت from Tamazuj. If you go there, you find it. Okay, this one, it was on the 4th August. ليلة يوم 8 تقريبا لتيزا 5 days ago. Kir's daughter donated medical supplies to Ruang. The daughter of South Sudan President Salva Kiir has donated medical and educational supplies to Ruan administration area and northern region grappling with chronic health system failure. Adut Salva Kiir donated, delivered through her Adut Salva Kiir ASK foundation through the another foundation. I think she have foundation thing organization maybe included 26 carton of anti-malaria drugs, other medicines and school materials. The supplies were received in Juba on Monday by Ruan government official, but have not yet been transported to the area. Ruan Health Minister Sarah Achol Bol confirmed the donation in an interview with Radio Tamazuj on Monday. That was last Monday. On Monday, saying the aid would support health services in Greater Abinom and Pariang area. Area. This support will enhance healthcare service in line with the policies of our government, led by His Excellency Stefano Wayu the Malek Achol said. While the donation has been welcomed, critics and local observers noted that such contribution through helpful no substitute for sustained investment in public health infrastructure. Ruang, home to key oil field and the Ruang Dafogo oil field. I don't really know about that. Let me just read it according to oil field and pastoralist population faces severe health challenges, including poor medical facilities, a shortage of healthcare worker, and frequent disease outbreak. Seasonal flooding, logistical hurdles, and the funding further disturb service, forcing residents to travel long distance for basic care. John Athong, residents of Ruang area, express gratitude for the donation, saying it would be practically useful during the rainy season when malaria cases rise. We appreciate the president's daughter for this initiative, Atong said. However, it remains unclear when the supplies will arrive to Ruang, as they are still being held in capital Juba. Okay, I'm not against that. I'm not against that. But if you really are a donor that wanted to donate something for citizens in need, the community of Kajo-Keji at the moment asking for donation. But this is a current issue, because the case that happened in Kajo-Keji is only last Monday. 3 months ago, there is announcement in Radio Tamazuch, iRadio, that Juba Teaching Hospital is running out of medical supply. For the whole year, last year, 2024, 2025 now, Louis Hospital are complaining for medical supply shortage. Also, you go back to radio, iRadio, it says 7 hospitals, 7 clinic center in Lanya area. Lanya is not out of neither Central Equatoria. This is within area of Central Equatoria, the place called Lanya. 7 medical health care center have been shut down. Why? Because Mafi medical supplies. There is no medical supplies. They have shortage of medication. 7 health care centers have been shut down. Imagine on these 7 medical centers, how many community living around those 7 medical centers. ده تهديد لمرض بيحدد ناس في محلها. إذا كان close by عندك medical center have been shut down عشان ما في علاجات فوقه, then he will be forced to travel all the way around to Juba. And Juba itself is complaining. Juba itself is complaining بأنه في shortage of medical supply. وحاجة الناس ركلته بعرفوا كويس. مش يا minister بتاع health now, she knows better. Why this donation is only for certain people, and education, because I'm getting something about education also, and educational supplies the children. I'm not against it. لكن ليه only لناس المعروفين. أدود سنة الفات برضو عمل نفس الدونيشن لجروب في ليك ستيت. عمل donation also لناس denka ajana القريب ما تركيا كان اسمه denka منير ربي. I forget the name. ده الناس القريب ما تركيا بهناك برضه عمل donation لجماعة but she will leave all these people here around are suffering في Juba. People who is struggling, displaced, iyal gadin ta shigera, they have no way to go. There is no schooling staff, nice supplies. There is no anything. كان مشيت في ويسترن بحر غزال نفس الكيس. كان مشيت في ملكان ناس قاعدين ياو في يونيمس. They cannot send any donation لناس ديل. كان مشيت في إيال بتاع ناصر اللي هم البرجلو ضربوا كله ده. These people were asking for medical supplies, asking for food, asking for support with anything, even just shelter. There is nothing that has been supplied to these people. عشان كده أنا قاعد نسأل الجنوبيين أنا قاعد نقول مكانكم وين في جنوب السودان؟ Are we not facing the same case اللي كان بتاع شمال لا؟ Are we not facing the same thing? ما في السودان كان احنا قاعدين نقول ما قاعدين يدونا، ما قاعدين يعملوا لنا، ما قاعدين يخلونا ان احنا قفلونا من ديسن، قفلونا من داد. رايت؟ طالبنا بانفصال، فصلنا نفسنا. لكن الحيرني في حكومة بتاع الشمال في ايال قروا جامعات. في ايال كان رسلهم في مصر في جامعات. في ناس كان رسلهم في سوريا في جامعات. في ناس رسلهم في لبنان في جامعات. في ناس رسلهم في كينيا في محلات كتير قروا جامعات يا الجنوبين. انت لما تمشي مستشفى في خرطوم كان ما عندك قروش بعض مرات بيعالجوك، بدوك دواء، يلا بيكتبوا لك تاني في الرشيدة تمشي تفتش قروش تشتريه. لكن لما تمشي مستشفى بتلقى حاجة. ده في خرطوم واحد ده لأننا كان قاعدين نعمل له كومبلين. ما حقيقة يقولوا right we get everything في خرطوم ده. أننا كنا بنمشي مدارس ما العرب ديل، ما غرابة ديل، ما شماليين، ما ياتو ما مصريين ده بنمشي مدرسة بنقعد في ديسيم فصل. يس في حاجات بسيط if you don't put يعني انت كان ما عملت النوتس لو you don't even feel it as a شافع. ما كان قاعدين يعملوا لنا ديسيم معاملة. الحاسة ده اننا قسمنا بلد ومشينا وقاعدين نلقوه لدرجة انه بقى قاعدين يبينا ليوغنديين، لدرجة انه كير بقدر بيجيب يوغندا يجي يقتلنا في بلدنا. حكومة بتاع الشمال ما عمل الكلام ده. حقيقة بيقولوا حكومة الشمال ما عمل الكلام ده يا جماعة. ما كان جاب دولة تاني جا قتلنا في جو خرطوم. ده حكومة اللي اسمه SPLM بتاع سلفاكير ده today قاعد يعمل لنا حاجة ده يعني. حاجات ما لقينا في الشمال لقينا في الجنوب. اتخيل بعد 20 سنة قدام يلا هسه ما قاعدين نمشي مدرسة ده. لأنه كلام ده مذكور في كتاب بتاع في بوكلت بتاع نوت بتاع كارل بيرغر. This Equatorial region and Upper Nile خليه يكون busy fighting each other. خليهم يكون busy. No education لمن. No health care لمن. No food. أكيد أنت تعمل زراعة، أنت ناس تفهم إزاي تعمل الزراعة، يجيب لكم أبقار يجي ياكل الزراعة بتاعهم ده. You don't open your mouth to speak. You don't oppose that. Otherwise you will end up بالطلقة or يدخلوك في blue house. حاجة دي يشيلوا أنا كتاجر. You don't say no. Okay? Today these two regions are really busy. لكن إيال بتاعهم بيمشوا في مدارس، إيال بتاعهم بياكلوا وبيشربوا، إيال بتاعهم بيرسلوهم برا في الجامعات، إيال بتاعهم whatever. You can feel it, you can see it. إيال بتاعهم كله في كامبالا. في مدارس قاعدين يقروا، في نيروبي قاعدين يقروا، في رواندا قاعدين يقروا. إنت المندك ده iyalak have to suffer within South Sudan. Kan men da guruj bita ilaj janak da lazim yumut. Itta zatak benofsa kan men da ilaj ita lazim tamut. They don't care about you. So ask yourself, where are you now? Where are you today? Because by being quiet, you accept that type of living. You accept that slavery of Salva Kiir. You accept to pass this slavery to your own child tomorrow. It's not going to end up with you alone. Remember, Abu Hatna struggle. Jududna struggle, Abu Hatna ja, wenina jina. And we will pass it. We're going to pass it to our children, but our grandchildren will not take it. Because enina iyala la senna jina ujibna ina barra wilit na boda iyal bitam del will never give a damn about this Junub Sudan. No, they're not gonna give a damn about Junub Sudan. Junub Sudan na kali kuri kuri usually yagabo fi bahar. They don't give a damn about it. Because enina del we accept that Khalina live this type of life. ناس ما قادرين يجيبوا فوق يتكلموا. ناس ما قادرين يقولوا تلت الثلاثة كم لسلفاكير. Who is Salva Kiir anyways? Who is he? آخر حاجة أنا جاي ننتهي بو ونختم بو. It will be 2 hours because هسه ساعة و40 دقيقة تقريبا 42 دقيقة. آخر حاجة ندير نختم بو South Sudan People Defense Force. جنوبين, you guys are came late. بالذات إنتوا جنوبين ديل. Forces بتاعت Salva Kiir. That's what I was trying to say. This one was 2 days ago, came out also 2 days ago, which is يوم 6 تقريبا. طبعا بولميل أصر جيش في لوري في قيادة يطلع من قيادة يمشي للوري عشان to replace them by UPDF. Bolmel is not feeling secure, ya Junubin. He wanted the UPDF to protect him instead of South Sudan People Defense Force. Because he knows the same this UPDF been fighting for Salva Kiir all along, protecting Salva Kiir instead of protecting our citizens, instead of protecting our land, instead of protecting our constitution of South Sudan. They're protecting individuals. They're protecting Salva Kiir. Today, Bolmel insisted, this is the second time he's asking this South Sudan People Defense Force to relocate from Qiyada to Luri. Now, just with the Junub Sudan Rafat, and they came out with this statement, say this evening South Sudan armed forces abandoned their military barracks, claiming that the government of South Sudan abandoned them first, and so they won't fight for anyone. This call came late. This call supposed to be seen long time ago. Okay, this call supposed to be long time ago. It's a good call, but it came late. It's overdue. لأن هم الجيش الجنوبي ذاته الجيش بتاع جنوب السودان هم ما عارفين عقيدة وشغل بتاعهم شنو ذاته أصلا لجنوب السودان. They don't really know their duty of care. فعلا هم كان جيش وطني هم عارفين شغلهم شنو العلم شنو والمطلوب منهم هم يعملوا شنو. But not knowing that they have been betrayed now with the same people that they protect all over the place. They can kill anyone that speak about Salva Kiir. They can harass you. They can terrorize you. They can do whatever that they wanted to do. Because why? they think they are in a position of power. They have guns and their hands. They can do whatever that they can do. So the South Sudan People Defense Force personnel are protesting the injustice being done to them by the government, where the foreign army missionaries, UPDF missionaries, are being paid $200 USD per day. That's a lot of money. $200 per day. And the national army has gone for years without salaries. We urge all marginalized soldiers to join us and fight the corrupt regime until we have the South Sudan we want. That's what I said. This call came late. It's a great call, but supposed to be long time ago. It's overdue. I call it overdue call. Okay? لأنه هم المفروض يعملوا كلام ده long time ago. لما هم انتظروا حسب كلامهم هنا long هنا has gone for years without salaries. For years. According to one of my cousin brother, I don't want to call his name, they have 4 years with no salary. 4 years with no salary, and they're happy to protect Salva Kiir. They're happy to protect the president of Junub Sudan, Bitomonalismo Salva Kiir, to protect that kingdom of Kirdom. Yes, you heard me right, Kirdom. Huh? Magul, inta askeri, you wearing a uniform, Sharaf al-Dawla fi daharak, you go and cut trees, burn charcoals, take it to the shop to sell it out, to feed your children, because you don't have salary. You struggle on your own way how to get money to feed your own family, to put at least 1 meal a day on the table for your kids. And yet, you're not respected. You haven't been given any respect, zero respect from that system that you're fighting for. They went and brought missionaries, as you have said. Those missionaries are getting paid $200 a day. $200 $200 a day. That's US dollar I'm talking about. $200 في شهر زول واحد ده بلغة كم؟ كان ده $1000 نادي $200 في I don't know. I'm really bad مع الرياضيات. So $200 في شهر زول اللي بيلقى كم؟ This is a lot of money compared to somebody who is receiving. I remember last time when Gurush Bita Junuba Sudan forces can have been upgraded, or they get $47. $37. That was last year. Naman kan naman galu zadolo mon Gurush yala sarafu Gurush yala nas gadini jahsebu pounds. Social media. Kan gadini jahsebu pound. Ya jama keda I'm like the video. Stop being like that. I'm like and share, do something. Ashan video dan share kadi amel harakat. So $200 da Junub Sudan forces with the UP South Sudan People Defense Force are receiving only $37. ما وصل ولا $50 في شهر. وكمان جروب بتاع شهر واحد ده بتاع $37 ده بيجيك بعد 4 سنة. Imagine this type of humiliation and disrespect to you guys. Itu nasna. عشان كده أنا قاعد نقول itu you have come late to make even citizens stand with you. Nobody will trust you because you have done really bad to citizens of Junub Sudan. You don't respect the citizen. You always terrorizing people, killing their children, killing Nuswan, raping women, all these history records. كله في حتى كان انت مشيت تشلت في reports بتاع UN شنو is all from South Sudan People Defense Force. You guys have accepted this type of people labeling you as a bad apple. Because you accept to support Salva Kiir instead. Now they have dumped you guys. وحاجه البولميل قاعد يعمل ده بولميل ده يجيب فورسز ده هنا في قياده وفي مطار because transitional دارين يعملوا between Salva Kiir and Bolmel ده. Bolmel doesn't trust South Sudan People Defense Force. He knows and understands that these people will come and make attack on him. For the same week or maybe the same night with the transition that will be happen. So the only way there was a جيش بتاع جنوب السودان ده برا من محله to go bit far and he only be protected by Ugandan forces, then this so-called transition will take place. لأنه ما في مفر انتوا كان دايرين كان ما دايرين. You either stand up and return that country back as Junub Sudan le Junubin, or else Bolmel will come and will terrorize the hell out of you Junubin. بس انتوا الناس الحاسي الجيش ده انتوا القان تعملوا حركات هسه قاعدين ترفع راسكم let us come together, let us do this. هسه ما معروف كم بقبضوا بكتوا في house arrest، كم بقبضوا بكتوا في blue house. لانه في اي دوله كان رئيس ما قاعد يشتغل شغله النسيه ده army يهو بيشيل بلد. ده شغل بتاع الناشونال army. You guys supposed to take over بلد like ابراهيم دوري عمل في بوركينا فاسو. ما هو كان عسكري، هو جاء عمل كو شال بلد. ده كان شغل انتوا تعملوه long time ago. But because of tribal mentality that you guys have, you only wanted to praise Salva Kiir. Today you have been dumped. والوجه ياخدكم. Well, they don't really care about you guys. Because they feel like they have money, they can do whatever they wanted to do. You guys are nothing to them. كانت بقيت دنكاوي ولا كانت بقيت إيكوتوري ولا كان كلام ده نقال نكلم كم مرات. You Dinka as well, you guys are suffering. But you choose to live blind and deaf. You choose to live blind and deaf. Okay? So ده هو مشكلة اللي فيه. أنا ما شايف أنتوا بعيدين من حاجة سلفا كير عمله. You guys are part and partial of whatever happened in Junub Sudan today. You guys are part and partial of that, you know? So for me, this call of yours, you guys wanted to come together and take this fight together and take this country out of Eden bita mujrimin rapatin criminal mafias bita Junub Sudan. This call have come late. Call that is a great call, but you guys have made it little bit late because انتوا خليتوا ناس خافوا منكم، خليتوا جنوبين ما يصدقوكم anymore، خليتوا جنوبين live in fear from something called South Sudan People Defense Force. خليتوا جنوبين you think twice, are you really son of the soil? Because if you really one of the son of the soil, al-mufrud, your job is to protect all civilians without discrimination, protect our land, our constitution of South Sudan.
Benjamin Aid 2, WhatsApp audio.
So that حاجة اللي أنا شايفه جزء من أخطاء الحصل the South Sudan People Defense Force by accepting being part and partial of the crime that committed with South Sudan with the leaders or leader of SPLM, because جيش مفروض ما يسيسوا في أي دولة. جيش ما بيسيسوا. جيش ده organization قايم بذاته، لأنه الرئيس بيجي وبيمشي. لما نجينا الرئيس useless كده like سلفاكير ويمشي، يجي واحد تاني، الجيش ده بيكون قاعد. الجيش بيكون قاعد، الجيش ما بيتغير. let me put this one here. جيش بيكون قاعد ما بيتغير ولا كده، لكن الزول اللي بيجي كالرئيس هو بيتغير. الرئيس بتاع الليله كان حصل له حاجه وفات ولا الشعب طلعوه وجابوا زول جديد، لسه هيجي يمسك كرسي والجيش هيكون قاعد في قياده بتاع الدوله. protect the nation, protect the boundaries. محل بتاع boundaries external boundaries بتاع جنوب السودان في كل أركان بتاع جنوب السودان connected with the other countries. لكن جيش بتاعنا قاعدين في كونيا كونيا، قاعدين في مونيكي، قاعدين في أتلابارا، قاعدين في تلقاه شايلو كلانشيكوب قدر في ظهره راكب بودا جاري from قدولة ماشي في كاستوم لابس كاكي بأسلحة في ظهره، ومرات لابس جلابية ذاته كمان أسلحة في ظهره. What kind of country is this? I send you the link. So what kind of country is this? ما نحن لازم ما نسيس كل organizations or departments الكل نحن عندنا في جنوب السودان. أصلا في جنوب السودان أي organization تلقى مسيس، أي department الذاته ما عنده علاقة مع حكومة تلقى سياسة بيجا تابع لحكومة. You will even feel like confused. تمشي لفاينانس مسيس، تمشي هناك لناس جيش مسيسين، بوليس ذاته مسيس، ناس حرسات ساكت ده ناس حرس ذاته مسيسين. What type of life is this? دولة إنك قاعدين فوق دولة بوليسية. You can calculate it whatever it is. ما تعرف دولة ده دولة بوليسي ولا دارين يعملوه بقى كأنه I just failed to understand جنوب السودان يا جماعة. You know, so I will make another song to play here, and then I will be waiting another 5 minutes to see can Fizol Jai folk. You guys come up because really I have few minutes left. Few minutes left here. I'm on a run, Jama. Okay, forgive me. Let me give واحد قناة تاني كده بس نشغله.
Django Team Manager Junubi nasimata kundisa taide Kisa de muhimle anawita Ukisa de sukari windu mana kebir O kebir vya yata nina Abuta isa kala skerita dola Meato talata alifishar Mabibi ufamwele shwalta degik Akil fi beta tubita mushkila Lakin ma fi mushkila Mata kore rabuna gainu Ita fi zuruk wele ita pitap Mata kore rabuna gainu Zamanana sukera na geni tugu wana zadukan kumsari Ayakan sabu ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki In everything you do, kudu fibala takira bunagainu. In everything you do, kudu fibala takira bunagainu. Zamanana sukera na geni dugu tubu wana zadukan kumsari. Ayakan sabu, ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki. Zamanana sukera na geni dugu tubu wana zadukan kumsari. Ayakan sabu, ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki. Utanin bigulita mababi nujua, utanin bigulita mabibi warabia, utanin bigulita mabiliko shokol, lakin mafi mushkila mata kore rabuna gaino. Itakanta boda wala tamatam, itakana tala wala kan gafiri sakal sedi rabuna gaino. Itakan sukar wala itakan kebir, sakal sedi rabuna gaino. Ita businessman wala ta askeri, sakal sedi rabuna gaino. And big up to the Asolas, yeah. My homie Chris Levy, in a jam invade, meaning nothing to something. In everything you do, kudu fibala takira bunagainu. In everything you do, kudu fibala takira bunagainu. Zamanana sukera na geni dugu tubu wana zadukan kumsari. Ayakan sabu, ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki. Zamanana sukera na geni dugu tubu wana zadukan kumsari. Ayakan sabu, ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki. Junubi nasimata kungisa taide. Gisa de muhimle anawita, ugisa de sukaru indu mana kebir. O kebir via yatanina, abuta isa kala skerita dola. Meato talata alifishar, mabibi ufamwele shwalta de gig. Akil pi beta tubika mushkila, lakin mafi mushkila mata kore rabuna gainu. Itafi zurup wele itapitap, mata kore rabuna gainu. Zamanana sukera na geni dugu tubu wana zadukan kumsari. Ayakan sabu, ayakan sukun lakinana mabi feki. In everything you do, kudu fibala takira bunagainu. In everything you do, kudu fibala takira bunagainu.
Jungle bird thing this.
Okay, that's one of my favorite songs. Taban kulu haja takan gatamulu. Hali fi balak inu rabbana ga bayan kulu haja, there is nothing that impossible or unseen. Rabbana ma ga bayanu masalan. كل أفكار بتاع الشر وشبه الشر المخطط ضدك as human being, particularly in Junub Sudan, God knows. Sometimes God wants things to happen, so for us as human beings to react and act upon that. Without you, or with you being quiet, not reacting, matansa, who galu adak agil, adak en, adak fashum, adak adan. So fakir and make a right decision to stand up for your right. Because the same that right of yours, don't forget, it's not yours alone. It's not rights of yours alone. It's belong to your family members, belong to your community. Example, if you're responsible father, you have children behind you, and possibly as a father and children behind you, you have a community as well behind you. You could be paramount chief, you could be an elder in among the community that you live in. So your voice is always being heard. So being quiet or fearful not to speak up, not protecting your own family. In our case in South Sudan, people speak up, always been targeted and killed, arrested. Yes, I understand that part. But if you decided to come together and demonstrate, just a great example, we have about 1,600 people now under the tree. 16,000 people. 16,000 people under the tree. That alone in Kajo-Keji side. Why people just come across and help stand up for your right together. You guys need to demonstrate, because the hack bitak. If you just decided to stay quiet, kind of, we can't do anything, government is doing this, regime is doing that, and people are saying nothing. Even this Uganda itself, people are protest all the time. You can see it. This Uganda, the same Uganda that come and kill you today, people from Uganda protest against Museveni, against Muhuzi, against whatever that they do, because they have the same mentality of leaders that live in South Sudan today. They're targeting political leaders, activists, and name it, opposition group. They target them, kill them, put them behind bars, abuse them, beat them up. You have seen case of Basije. It's been through court. That was been arrested in Kenya. Then have they sent him back to Uganda, and in Uganda they put him in military jail. And the guy is civilian, like just normal citizen of South Sudan, but he is a politician as well. Sabab shunu bishilu bukotu fi military jail, sijen bita jesh, have nothing to do my jesh. And that's the same thing Salva Kiir is copying from Uganda, bring it in Juba. Anybody do anything, even those children have been arrested like last month or month before Shahrisita. The children that 14 years, 15 years, they arrest those kids on the street, take them to Bullock, and the police to Bullock. From Bullock, they've been taken to Blue House. Some of them they've taken to Luri. The iyal sogar, for goodness sake. Huh? The same mentality Salva Kiir is copying from Uganda, implementing this stuff in Juba. And if you guys just, I'm not saying this because I wanted to push you guys, like you guys are suffering daily. You guys are struggling to live life. Again, he was able to bring missionaries to come and arrest you and target you, displace you, and abuse you, harass you on your own territory. The reason I is all mukini. If your land been taken or annexed your land to Uganda, then you have no place to go forward in future. Where are you going to live with your family members? The whole village, like 200 village can shallow. When families with the 200 villages that the total 200 villages that Nazdi Ketir. These people can make really good demonstration out there, and the rest of the people can join. The rest of the state can stand up and go out. You know? So, Zemanaguta, I'm not going to stay here long. Hassan, I'm just about to finish this. 2 hours, 10 minutes. زي ما أنا ذكرت الحلول في يدنا. حلول بتاع مشاكل القاعدة القانا ده في يدنا، وما حرام عشان زول يموت في حق بتاعه. It can make news headline somewhere and things can be resolved. عشان جناك يعيش free وإيالك ذاته يعيش free. ما في زول بضحي لزول تاني. No, nobody. We have seen this incident of Kajo-Keji make a lots of noise in Clubhouse, and the government supporters are pushing citizens to go and fight Uganda. Imagine citizen to go and fight Uganda, then both of them, they will come and squish the citizen in the middle. Because Uganda have been given green light to come in. Okay? Uganda have been given green light by Salva Kiir and Bolmel to come to Juba, to come to South Sudan. If citizens of Kajo-Keji stood up today to fight Uganda, you can see the gunship on the air. The drone will be in the space. And jesh bita mosha bokon fi kureno machine. Berriyan, jawiyan, bahriyan ya mafi. That will be all over the place, and it's not going to end up only in Kajo-Keji. It's going to be inclusive. Equatorial region. The haja al-nas najahuma wigifufuga shan to fight this Uganda back, because we know the trick. We know the balbasa with the Salva Kiir. Because when he said Equatoria and Nuer will pay price for killing the Dinka, this is how they wanted to start the mission against the Equatorians. Because they already started with Nas Nasir, Manas Nuer. They already started with Nas Nuer. They bombed Nas Nuer, killing Nas Nuer, Nuswano, Iyal. They displaced hundreds of people, displaced to Ethiopia. Huh? Some of them, they just escaped to the neighboring villages that's safe. Ubiga debiga ten haga Equatoria. Wana gad nugule kuni Equatorian في Equatorial region. الحصل في Kajo-Keji هيحصل في أي community تاني. الحصل في Kajo-Keji, it will happen to any other community. I tell you, and I will tell you this again. And you will remember my statement. Read my lips. Okay? It will happen to any other community. Kan le Maban, kan le Anyuak, kan le nas Western Bahar Ghazal, nas Fertit, wala le nas Lua. لأي قبيلة هيحصل. It will be only different reason. بتاع ناس لما ضربوا ناس ناصر قالوا لهم you guys are terrorists, you killed Majordak. A reason that to put Riek behind bars. A reason that to attack the Nuer community. They find some reason that they are the one created that issues itself and hang it for to Nuer عشان يتاجدوا Nuer. وبتاكم بتا Equatoria be started like this. Border bita Kajo-Keji, border bita Numule, border bita Kaya, whatever it is. Central Africa Republican, because you guys are spread all over these borders. That will be another reason. They will bring missionaries from those places to come and attack you. And if you respond, then that will be a good reason to attack you because you have killed forces. My wonder here, or my question here today is, this so-called Majordak killed in Nasir, and they labeled Nuer as a terrorist, Nuer White Army, for reason that Majordak was killed. Because Majordak is one of the forces of South Sudan People Defense Force. Majordak, sorry to say this, but his mother is Nuer and his father is from Denka. Come and see those forces killed in Kajo-Keji, because they're all Equatorians. They have been labeled as a thief instead. But they died in front line, protecting the borders, protecting the land of South Sudan. They died in good cause, protecting their own boundaries. Instead, they labeled them as a thief. They called them really thief. They went to steal corn from Uganda. Why? Because they're not young. If their jeng kana lele nama benas mahajetani. They will label that on Kajo-Keji people. The Kajo-Keji people are terrorists. They kill our forces. They kill South Sudan People Defense Force, because the only South Sudan People Defense Force in South Sudan are Jeng. But if you from any other tribe and you've been killed, you're just a dog. You're just an animal. And you will be labeled as harami, as anything else. So for these forces today, they pull out and they're angry, protesting against the system and calling each other to put their hands together. You have to remember all your colleagues that died in genuine cause, protecting the land of South Sudan. You have to remember those people. أنا بختم بدا وبخليكم على سلام الله يا جماعة. I will see you again next show. Nothing much to say. Stay safe, stay blessed. بالذات ناس في جنوب السودان. I know that you guys are going through a hard time. Especially those now have been displaced and they have no way to go, living under the trees, and it's a rainy season, and rainy season comes with mosquitoes, with too much, like lots of illnesses. Ramat bitawayun, you can say vomiting, diarrhea. It can come with cholera. It can come with whatever you name it, malaria and typhoid and all this. But we put you guys on our prayers. May God protect you, be with you, and we pray that also God chase away the enemy with anything possible that could happen. The only thing that we can do, if there is anything that something like people are trying to help here and there with Kubai Moya or Kubai Medida Layal can fi haja jazera mumkin anna we will help. بحب حاجة أي زول عنده. Otherwise those of nas Mandesimaya, you're supposed to take control of this and condemn this action as a son of Kajo-Keji, instead of running around like a rat between US and South Sudan and this country, what is it, Israel, to make connection between the government and the other bilateral relationship between Junub Sudan government and the other countries, and your people are under the tree. Your people are suffering, Mandesimaya. Huh? I don't really understand you guys, but you guys are really evil. Evil, if it's not even enough for you. It's not that like a proper name even to call you evil. Evil. Ana kan fi mahala kunda zata ana, I will resign on the spot. I will resign on the spot, regardless. But normally beneficiaries do not do that. People who benefit, they don't resign. They're always willing, like, tomorrow I will get more bigger. Grus Kabir. I might get this, something like this and that. So, Junubin, let me just stop here and I will see you again in the next show. Rabbana ma'akum.
Bele maze tabediride, iya bigeta la sekan. Bele maze tabediride, biwaja shedi.